This is the Influencer Entrepreneurs Podcast with Jenny Melrose, where I strategize with business owners on how to grow and scale their businesses to hit their income goals. This is episode 193 of the Influencer Entrepreneurs Podcast with Jenny Melrose. Today, I am diving in with Pamela Hibbler, and we're going to be talking about how successful women in business connect. This is going to be a little bit different of an episode because Pamela is actually the CEO of a new app called TechMay, and you're going to hear her walk me through actually using the app, what it looks like, and how it can provide a safe place for successful business women to be able to connect with each other, since so many of us are not able to go to networking events anymore and now need to do things virtually. So this provides a great way in which you can do that. We're going to dive into this interview. You guys have any questions, make sure, as always, you can put up a Instagram story and tag me at Jenny_Melrose as well as at TechMay, and I will answer all your questions. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Welcome to the podcast.
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for inviting me on.
Of course. I am so excited to dive into the topic with you. Before we get started, though, can you introduce yourself and a little bit about your business as well to my audience?
Absolutely. I would love to. My name is Pamela Hibbler, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of TechMay. TechMay is a new mobile app, and we created it for women entrepreneurs to network with one another. We built it with focus groups for focused conversations. Okay. And we're currently on soft launch.
Very good. No, that is so exciting. And I'm excited to really try to understand a bit more about it. One of the biggest things that I'm actually finding right now, of course, is we're in the middle of COVID, and a struggle that I had was finding ways to connect with other successful businesswomen. What have you personally found? How has it been for you to be able to connect with others right now?
I found that social networking groups and social networking communities have been where I've been finding the most connection. That's why I know that this is needed. I see women in Facebook groups all the time, connecting, sharing business resources, trying to figure out what others are doing, because we aren't able to go to these networking events. So we have to use what we have in front of us, which is the social networking apps like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, to try to network. Yeah. So yes, that's what I found, that people are really gravitating towards social networking apps. Yeah.
And I think as we're looking at things like Facebook and Instagram, it can often feel like especially in certain groups, that it's not necessarily always the right people and the right content that you're looking for, that maybe you ask a question and no one has the answer because they're not at the level or in the space that you're at and may not have experience with it. So can you tell us a bit more about TechMay and how it can help successful women in business connect?
What I found with social networking apps is you have thousands of groups out there, and you'll have 1,000 groups on one topic. The goal of TechMay is to bring unity for women entrepreneurs. Now, when we have unity, now we can network and we can find out, okay, who's looking for a mentor in business? Who needs a lawyer? Who needs a photographer? We have a community where we can all unite and leverage one another's talents. Yes. So that's one of the main benefits that I created TechMay. Is all women. And a lot of times you go onto these groups on Facebook and you don't know, is this person really a woman that I'm talking to? On Facebook, we have, on TechMay, we have a verification at registration. So every member that comes on has to go through our facial recognition. That way we can cut back on catfish, we can cut back on bullying, we can cut back on certain dynamics that happen on large platforms.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about the facial recognition, because I went and downloaded the app and I was starting to fill out my profile. And I got to the picture part and tried to upload a photo. But what you're saying is that it's better to take an actual photo of yourself, like a selfie, because that's what you're using as part of the technology.
Yes. So the way that process works is the first step is you can upload your profile picture. And then the second step is you have to upload a real-time selfie. So we want to make sure that you can verify the first picture in real time. Once you do that, that's our security feature for the technology. That way we have proof of everyone coming onto our community to keep it more of a safe, intimate ecosystem for women. Because we have a lot of professional women coming on, and we want to ensure them, hey, we're dedicating this community to be all women, a safe space for you to come on, talk mental health, talk business, and to really seek mentorship from other women entrepreneurs.
Yes. I love that feature, that it's secure. And I had read it on the website and was curious how you were going to be able to kind of, I mean, like you said, anyone can create an account, but with the software that you're using, this tech feature of being able to do the facial recognition, that is amazing. I love that. So it does create that sense of security for women to be able to come on and talk about the issues that you're talking about.
Yes. And one of the most important things that we want to focus on is health and wellness. We want women to know that it's important to take care of not only the mental, but the physical as well. So we promote women coming on, if you have a new recipe that you want to share, you can upload your videos, you can upload your pictures, you can share your health regimens, because that might help the next woman. So we want this community to be a place where it's a sisterhood. And that's what we're creating in our ecosystem. And the app is totally free for women to download right now in Apple and Google Play Store.
Yes. And I was able to download it. And when I got in there, it had different tabs, or at least I'm going to be honest, I didn't get past the facial recognition piece because I missed that piece and was in a hurry and had an interview or something and tried to do it in between my space of time that I had. But there's different, like tabs that are there as far as mentoring, networking, like you said, wellness, spirituality, and lifestyle. So are those set up like forums, or are they set up more like almost like a Facebook feed where you can share your content? Because that was like the recipe example that you kind of gave just made me think of almost like it's an open kind of feed almost.
It's an open community, whereas if you click on health and wellness, and that's the only thing that you want to see on your timeline from other women inside of the community, that's all you're going to see on your timeline. Now, if you connect with someone that you meet inside of the health and wellness group, there is a feature for you to send that person a friends request. Once you're friends with that person, you can also see what they're posting on their personal timeline. So you get the same feel that you get on other social networks. The only thing is the conversation is different, and we're all women. We're all women entrepreneurs coming on to this new network, trying to change the dynamics of how we network and how we support one another online, especially now because community means everything.
Yes. No, I could not agree more. And I feel like there's more and more need and more conversations to have about the mindset of being a woman entrepreneur, that we are successful business owners, that the conversations are not happening because you're afraid that it's an open forum. So the fact that it's secure the way that it is just what I think more and more people are looking for and need. So I love the way that it has it set up so that you can choose which pieces of it that you want to see, and then you're able to friend request. Is there also a way to like network through almost like DMs that you can then talk to those people that you friend requested, or how does that work?
Absolutely. I wanted to create a community where, if you meet someone in the group, and say, for instance, you're going through a personal situation and you share something in the group and someone says, hey, I've been through that. I can relate. If you ever need anyone to talk to, here's my number. So if you want to reach out to that woman directly, there is a way to directly message her in like a messenger type setting where you and her can have one-on-one conversation. She can share her phone number to you and say, hey, give me a call. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? It's a safe space. And that's what I wanted to create for women entrepreneurs, because we really don't have that. On the other networks, Facebook, we have our friends and family. LinkedIn, it's about career. But we don't have that space online where it's about that sisterhood, where we can come lean on one another's shoulders and really support one another. And it's a non-judgmental zone also. So now you can let your guard down. Now you can really be real and seek help if that's what you need. Seek mentorship if that's what you need,
Yes, no, absolutely. What was the idea behind adding the wellness, spirituality, and lifestyle? Was this created, I have to ask, if it was created before COVID or during?
This was started, I actually initially got the idea about 6 years ago, working in the tech space and wanting to get to that next level in my career. But guess what? There weren't a lot of other women in my industry. There weren't a lot of other women in tech that I could find, that I could reach out to, that were accessible to me with my schedule and everything I had going on. So I initially got the idea. I said, why? There needs to be a network where it's just all women, and it's a social type network where we can come together. If we're building a game, if we're building a website, whatever technologies, we can come together, find one another. It doesn't matter what country you're in, and that type of thing. And then the whole Me Too wave came. And then you had all of these women coming out, sharing stories of things that they had experienced on the job, promotions that they didn't get due to the fact that they were women, the fact that they were getting paid less money. I mean, it was so many stories coming out, not to mention the sexual harassment, that type of thing. And I found that women did not have that space where they could go and seek that help in a network with other women and just to get their voice out. So that's how I initially got the echo for this type of community. And about 2 years ago, me and my co-founder, Vanessa, we decided to come together and to create a mobile app and to not only make it for just women in tech. This is a type of app that any professional, career-driven woman can use, because it's a network where you know that there are other professional women on here. It's all women. And a woman has many facets in her life. It's not just about business. We also have kids. We also have, our health. So this is a community where we can talk about different things. That's why it was important for me to have the different topics. And it was important for me to also have it focused and to grow the communities out as the network grows out. So if I see that there is a need for a specific topic, I'm going to listen to the community and we're going to build that topic. And it's going to be a very focused type of environment for professional women.
That makes a ton of sense. And I love the fact that it was actually created from a need that you had. I think that's often when things really, products and services that we can offer are successful, because we've created it out of a need that we see for ourselves, and then also hear from others that they needed it as well. So clearly it is a app and product that is definitely valuable for the women that you're reaching for to become part of the community. So
absolutely.
What's the best place? You had said it's in Google Play and also on iPhone, right?
Yes, I wanted it to be accessible to everyone. So it's available on Apple and Google. Okay. So what you can do, and again, we're on soft launch right now. So now it's really important for women to come on, give me their feedback. Tell me what they want to see. Tell me what they need more of. If they want to see health and wellness experts, I can get those health and wellness experts on there. If they want to see lawyers, if they want to see medical people. I can find those women and put them on the app and can make that connection happen. So now is the time for their voices to really be heard, because I'm creating this for women of the world. You know what I mean? Because this is our time to really start making a difference. We don't know what the future holds, especially with COVID. You know, a lot of jobs have been lost, and women are looking for a new opportunity, a new lifestyle. And that's what we want to promote, a healthy lifestyle and entrepreneurship. We want to promote entrepreneurship. Definitely.
I love it. No, that is so good. So what we're going to make sure that we do is we're going to link to the app within Google Play as well as in iTunes or Apple Store, so that we can make sure that everyone can test it out and download it and the different features that you need, and to make sure to give that feedback that you're asking for. I agree with you.
I would love that.
Feel that COVID right now is definitely an opportunity for many of us, and we're struggling with lots of different things, which is honestly one of the reasons I think having that health and wellness aspect is just so important right now, to have that support and be able to have the opportunity to network with others that may be finding ways in which they can overcome certain things that they've been dealing with through COVID, as you said, wife, mother, all of that. So thank you so much. Pamela, where are the best places to connect with you?
I'm available on all social networks, and you can email me also at Pamela@Techmae, TECHMAE. And if you're interested in downloading the app, you can simply go to www.techmae.app for app, or techmae.com. You can find all of the download links there. We have a podcast as well. Check us out on all networks. We could really use the support of women of the world to support us. We're women owned, women built, and we really want to showcase women on our new network.
Perfect. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with my audience. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I am hoping at this point you are popping over to your app, whether you are on Google Play, being able to look in, or you are looking in Apple, and taking a look to see about the app so that you can download TechMay and start using it today to be able to connect with successful businesswomen. I appreciate you guys so much for listening in. If you would put up an Instagram story, always can tag me at Jenny_Melrose, as well as Pamela at TechMay, to answer any questions that you might have. I'm excited about using the app and getting to network and meet other women that are going through certain things that we as women in our businesses trying to grow them are all going through. All right, guys, until next time, I will see you all then.